Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Bake and Bloom with Evine. In today's video, I'm going to be showing us how to apply buttercream in between our cake layers, how to stack, and how to trim. So first, I went in by getting my buttercream and applying a little quantity on my first vanilla layer, as you can see. Now at this point, I went ahead with the second layer, and I'm going to be trimming off the top so that the next layer can balance very well. Now this is a 3-layered vanilla cake. Okay, so yeah, what I'm using is what we call a serrated knife. Now you just gently place the knife on top and start chopping off a little portion of it so that you can get a flat or a leveled surface. So after you are done with that process of trimming, you go back and repeat what I did for the first layer by applying your buttercream. Now what I'm using to apply my buttercream is called a palette knife. Just use it at the back and then just be applying it little by little. Now you may not get it right at the first time, but with time, with more practice, you'll be good at it. Okay, so I was once having issue with something like this, but now I am better at it. Okay, now the third process is to get this third layer of vanilla and then place it on my cake. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and trim off the top part so that the cake can balance, because I'll be flipping this cake over. Okay, so here am I using my serrated knife to just remove a bit of the cake. Now you have to be careful not to cut deep into your cake, okay, and try to move around in a circular motion. If you concentrate on one particular spot, you end up chopping a large portion of your cake, and at the same time you end up having a cake that is not layered, and that will not be good for your cake. So after I was done with that, I went in with my trimming. Now, if you don't have a trimming disc, please, it's not an excuse. Like for myself, I was not having a trimming disc and I needed to trim. So one day I said to myself, Faith, why don't you just improvise? And then an idea came to me, and I had to cut out this. As you can see, it's a cabin biscuit carton. I cut out what we call a trimming disc. Now how you do it is that you reduce 5 inch, because this cake is 6 inch wide. Okay, so my trimming disc or my improvised trimming disc is 5.5. So if for example your cake is 7 inches, your trimming disc should be 6.5. Now what you see me doing is I'm trying to fill up the space. You can see, if you notice that you have space or gap in between the layers of your cake, please don't just go and cover. If it's buttercream, it can hide it, but this is fondant. I'm going to be covering the fondant, and so it will not hide it. Go ahead, apply a little portion of buttercream in between those layers, and then take your cake crumbs and try to fill it up like I did in the previous process. How will I call it now? The previous step or whatever. I hope I'm not booking too much. Content creation is not for the weak at all. So at this second point, I'm going to be flipping my cake. And so what it means is that you need two trimming discs or whatever it is you're using for your trimming. You need two of it so that you'll be able to place the second one on your cake, as you're going to see now. Seems like I'm too fast. So here I am trying to trim off. This other down part was not trimmed, but so we are trimming it now. Now I've placed my improvised trimming discs, and I'm going to repeat the same process, because since I flipped the cake, this part also has to be trimmed. Now you use your serrated knife and place it just on the cake, okay, and slightly go, move slowly, quietly, peacefully. Move at your pace. Don't be in a hurry. If you're just starting out, take your time, okay? Nobody's pushing you. Nobody's pushing you. And work at an angle that is okay for you. If you can start from the right, like me, I always start from the right. Because I noticed that if I start from the left, or if I chop from the left, it will end up I will end up chopping off a large portion of my cake, and I don't want that. So I work with the angle that is best for me. So please, what I'm using is called serrated knife. Like I said, you can ask for it in the local market. It's there. So here I am, just still trying to fill up those space that I can see with my buttercream and also with my cake crumbs. Now you also need to know that another important as part of cake decoration is stacking, or no, not stacking, doweling. Okay, now there's something called dowel rolls. I don't think it's in this video. I didn't really capture it, but I added some dowel rolls to my cake. Now those rolls are to help to stabilize the cake, just in case you're transporting the cake, to wherever location at all. You need dowel rods, please. So long as your cake are in layers, you need dowel rods. Don't just put your cake like that. All right. So please, at this point, if you know you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go hit the subscribe button. Subscribe, like, and share this video. It may be of help to someone. All right. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Now, if you have any concerns, any question, kindly put it down in the comment section. I'll be attending to all of them. Thank you and bye.